Hello darlings, for today's video, I'll be creating a monochromatic mauve look featuring Urban Decay Cosmetics Cherry Collection. Since I'm going to be using the Sigma Brow Pomade today, I'm first priming with the City Color Primer Oil. I love using an oil-based primer to help the pomade glide onto my brows easier. I'm lining the top and bottom edges of my brow with the pomade and then I'm coloring inside the lines, all while resting my pinky on my face to keep my hand steady. After adding depth to the brow so that it's darkest near the tail end, I'm defining its shape. I'm cleaning up the top edge of the brow with the Urban Decay Stay Naked Concealer, and then I'm using the Plouise base in shade 0.5 for the lower edge, which I'm then dragging onto my eyelid and tapping it in to set it in place. I'm also setting my brow hairs in place with the Clear Brow Gel by Sigma Beauty. Now for eyeshadow, I'm dipping into the Urban Decay Naked Cherry palette and packing this reddish plum matte shade called Devilish onto the lid from the outer corner of my eye to the inner corner, keeping it beneath the crease in a circular sort of shape. I don't always show every time I pick up more product in my other videos, but for this one, I wanted to show you a little of how much I will actually go back and tap my brush into the palette in order to really pack the shadow on and get the pigmentation I'm looking for. Next, I'm blending that out with the deep mauve matte shade called Bing by placing a little bit of it along the upper edge of that devilish shade and swirling my brush around in circular and windshield wiper motions. Now I'm going to move on to my face makeup. First, I'm priming with the All Nighter Primer by Urban Decay. Next, I'm applying foundation and concealer using the Stay Naked Foundation and Concealer in shade 20 in. I'm applying the foundation all over my face and taking it down onto my neck as well. This is a pretty good shade match for me, but I always drag foundation onto my neck no matter what. Then I'm applying the concealer under my eyes as well as onto the center of my face to not only conceal, but also to brighten those areas. Next, I'm setting the concealer with the Urban Decay Ultimate Brush Off Translucent Powder, which I'm pressing into the skin using a damp Morphe sponge. Then I'm setting the whole look with the Cherry Scented All Nighter Setting Spray. After the setting spray has dried, I'm starting to add definition and color back into the face. To do this, I'm first contouring with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit by simply mixing the 3 contour shades onto the Sigma F40 brush and sweeping this onto the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, forehead, and along the sides of the bridge of my nose. I'm then tapping out the nose contour with the sponge I used to apply my concealer to diffuse that a bit, as I'm not trying to change the shape of my nose, but rather just add a little bit of warmth to the center of my face so that it's not so flat looking. For highlighter and blush, I'm using the Naked Cherry Highlight and Blush palette. Of course, I'm applying the highlighter to the highest points of my face, but I'm mixing things up a bit for blush and using the draping technique, which simply put is contouring with blush. So for this technique, I'm not only applying it to the apples of my cheeks, but also sweeping it up towards the temples and outer corner of the eye. Next, I'm pouncing my sponge over that area to diffuse it and carving out the cheekbones with some translucent powder. For my lower lash line, I'm applying the shade Devilish, and for my inner corner highlight, I'm using the highlighter that I used on my face. Next, I'm curling my lashes, applying the waterproof Perversion mascara, and popping on some On Fleek box lashes in the style Icy. After that, I'm tightlining with the SPSeye Longwear Eyeliner Pencil and adding the UD 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Alkaline to my waterline. Finally, for lips, I'm using the Urban Decay Cream Lipstick in Cherry.
You know what it's like. That's why I'm better with than without you. Oh, I'm on it, I want it, but why do you seem to call in your eyes? I can't tell if you're here.
And that completes this monochromatic mauve look using the draped blush technique. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite part of Valentine's Day was, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time!